We just started a project here. Customer's not sure where the water's coming in, but on a number of heavy rains, there's been flooding inside this house. We think there might be some cracks and flaws in the foundation. We're going to expose the foundation and see what we find, and then pivot and make a plan based on those findings. As you can see, we've only exposed about 12 inches of the foundation, and we have already incurred water in our trench. This is not a good sign. The reason for this is that the soil has a lot of clay in it, and it's not letting the water infiltrate. So it just hugs the house and stays in that area and has nowhere to escape. So it's going to find cracks and flaws in the foundation, and under hydrostatic pressure and gravity, it's going to make its way inside the house. So we're going to have to address that. Once we get deeper, we'll take a look at the foundation, see what the conditions look like, try to find the source of this water. As it goes with foundation exploration, project creep is very, very common. And you can see behind me, the staircase that was here yesterday is no longer. We've jackhammered it out. What we found was that that staircase was sinking pretty substantially. We're not surprised based on what we find in this hole. Everything is very, very unstable. There's no footing, and everything is shifting. The other thing is we didn't find a footing drain on the other side. We don't expect to find one here. So the water has nowhere to go. Soil quality is very poor. We realized that once we started to dig. There's a lot of clays and what's called expansive clay, which is swelling when it's wet and then shrinking when it's dry, is very, very bad for a foundation. Buyer beware. That really is the message here. We were working by hand because it's a tight space, and it became impossible because what we were running into were big boulders laying on the footing and against the foundation. Very, very dangerous, very hazardous to the house. Could easily cause some shifting or cracking of the foundation. So we needed to sneak a machine in. We did that last night, and already this morning we're making fast work out of clearing this trench. All right, I'm in the trench here, and we're moving right along. We've made major progress. So what we've done is excavated around and explored the foundation. Everything's intact. We've now waterproofed, we've insulated, and we've laid a footing drain, and it's protected by this geotextile fabric. What we're doing is bringing our pipe around and hitting this pump chamber. This pump chamber is massive. It's 10 feet long. We're going to cut this down when we backfill, but right now we're proud, probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Footing drain is now about to punch through here, and the water will dump and fill this chamber. Also, we're going to continue around the other side with the footing drain at the foundation of the main house. That also is going to find its way into this pump chamber. At the end of the project, what we're going to do is set a pump and plumb it so that anytime water hits a certain level in this chamber, we're taking the water up and out. So now what we'll be doing with our pump is drawing water from under the foundation floor and around the foundation at the footing drain